This is DeKalb County Central United School District's proposed e-learning plan for the 2015-16 school year. This was approved by the school board on November 17th at the school board meeting. E-learning at DeKalb Central, our number one focus is quality instruction. That will continue this year. We will also continue a one-week window to complete the work, especially at the elementary and middle school levels where devices do not go home. We will also have multiple supports in place, same supports as last year, and then more in addition to those supports. After parent feedback, after every e-learning window last year, we had lots of requests for day of the inclement weather e-learning. We had requests for that week of work and plus 2 weekends to continue. Also, people wanted to be able to continue to contact teachers for questions at various times. And then people requested more access for technology for those in need and flexibility so we could work in that makeup work around sports activities and other activities outside of school. Some improvements that we'll be working in this year. We are going to have increased internet opportunities for families. We are looking into different options for getting some MiFis that could be checked out at the high school level. We are also looking at some community partnerships that will help us allow more locations for internet access for families. At the high school, another innovation this year has been Chromebooks one-to-one. So that will allow us to try day of e-learning for the high school only. So for high school students, we're going to look at what that would look like. More details will be coming as we work out the details, but trying some day of snow event e-learning. And with the increased usage of Google Classroom from classes kindergarten all the way through 12th grade, that's going to be improvement this year. We won't have that learning curve for students, teachers, and families. The decision to try some day of e-learning for the high school came about through parent feedback, and then also we did a survey of students, and at this point we had only 9.5% of students that said that they did not have the ability to submit an assignment outside of school. And when we asked the question out slightly differently, do you have access to the internet outside of school? We only had 45 or 6.1% say no. So we do have some students traveling to other locations. We're going to up those locations and then also addressing the students that do not have internet access at home by offering MiFis to check out. So good practices that we're going to continue here at DeKalb Central. Again, that focus on quality of learning. So having professional development for teachers to think about what quality e-learning or blended learning looks like. Again, that 1 week window to make up classwork at the elementary and middle school level for sure. Open computer lab times where families can go if they do not have devices or internet at home. And then the middle and elementary schools will have a scheduled e-learning week in later on after the weather has passed. So you'll have about at least a week or two advance notice on when that e-learning window is coming. Google Classroom will still be used to deliver all of these lessons, kindergarten through 12th grade, and we'll also continue to have our tech hotline for support for families if you're having technology issues. The students have been preparing as well. Students in grades 2 through 12 are already using Google Classroom, or if they're in the New Tech pathway, they're using Echo. And then, so they're familiar with that, and you can see in the picture, this is a DeKalb Central classroom. Students have been using laptops at the elementary levels as well. The really key piece will be kindergarten and first grade, since they have not had exposure to e-learning last year. So innovation coaches have begun working with those students in their classrooms with their teachers. Their teachers do have experience though, so that's a good thing. So that would be the teacher preparations. This will be teachers' second year of implementing e-learning. So we have had ongoing technology integration coaching, professional development that's been happening on our Wednesday mornings for teachers, and then really just an increased usage of technology across the district. We've had a Going Digital initiative to use paper less, and just an interesting statistic here. As of May 2015, so last May, as a district in our Google implementation, which started in 2012, we had created 269,000 Google documents or files. In a 3-month period, so as of November 10th, 2015, that number had gone up to 475,000. So we've almost doubled the amount of digital documents that we've created. So if you think about each of those documents, in the past would have been created by a teacher, printed off, and then 30 copies made for each classroom. That's no longer happening. Those are shared digitally with students. They're coming back and forth. So we've just seen a really big increase in teachers using a digital way to deliver assignments. Parent communication and training will remain very much the same as last year. A letter will be going home this week that will share the details of our e-learning plan. This video that I'm creating right now is going to be on our website. The surveys was an addition to in addition to the original survey we sent to students about access. We'll continue asking the high school students what ways we can support them as they try to nudge forward and do that day of learning. And then social media, you'll be seeing all the information come out through all of our social media, Twitter, Facebook, website. And then you will get a hard copy of your login information for students, so they make sure they have their password when those windows come around. And again, the hotline for tech issues will be available for families if you're needing some additional tech help at home. More community involvement this year as well. We're going to increase this a little bit. The Eckhart Public Library, Waterloo Library, and Ashley Community Center are on board to help us. Last year, the Waterloo Library faculty and staff were trained by us on e-learning, and now this year we're also bringing on the Eckhart Public Library. We're going to be training their staff on using Google Classroom, how students might be needing help, some just troubleshooting tips as they help students and families with e-learning as well. And the Community Center in Ashley, we're going to be working with them to get them more connectivity and possibly devices that just they can borrow from our district, and getting them some more internet as well. So we're hoping to utilize these community centers. Also then, if you click on this link right here, there's a Z-map, and it shows all the locations in DeKalb County that offer free Wi-Fi hotspots. So this map is interactive, and you can zoom in and out and find all of the places where in DeKalb County you can get free Wi-Fi. So especially for these e-learning windows that are happening when the weather's a little bit better, families, if you don't have internet at home, all the different places that you can go to get free Wi-Fi. That concludes our presentation on e-learning, and we'll be watching the websites and social media for more information coming. And hopefully we won't have snow days to worry about anyway. Thank you very much.